Morning, everyone. This is Lance Kutnick at Scion Law Firm. The other week I told you how my career doesn't define me. My family and travel are my greatest joys. Christine and I had never been overseas until our mid-40s. After our first trip across the pond, we really caught the travel bug. Upon becoming empty nesters, we redesigned our lives and career to allow us to pursue our travel passion. During the early days of Scion Law Firm, we set off to Europe for a 6-month grand adventure, which came with a hiccup, which we'll discuss shortly. Our 2 kids also caught the travel bug, and at the time of this video, they are overseas for an extended period of time. That comes with its own sets of worries, which we will discuss. After 4 months of travel in Europe, Christine and I were in Interlaken, Switzerland. We set off to do a parasail excursion one morning. Unfortunately, it went awry. Christine slipped and fell and broke her ankle in 3 places. She had to have surgery in a foreign country and spent several days in the hospital. Thankfully, overall, it wasn't too serious, but God forbid, what if she had actually had an incident while in flight and it was more serious? That now brings me to the kids. Both of them are now in Israel, and at the time of this video, Iran and Israel are bombing each other. My kids spend several times a day in a bomb shelter for their safety and security, and there's no way to leave the conflict zone at the moment. Needless to say, this is very distressing for Christina and I as her parents. I feel confident they will ultimately be okay, but there is always that ever-present, you never know feeling. Here is my point. We live in a big, beautiful world, and I encourage all of you to see as much of it as you can. There is some risk in doing so, however, but that should not stop you from living your joy. You should be prepared, however. Estate planning is an important part of that component. I personally feel more at ease knowing my estate is in order should the worst happen. In addition, we all have medical powers of attorney for each other, so medical decisions could be made if there's incapacity amongst an injured or sick person. Lastly, we have durable financial powers of attorney in place. This allows those who are stateside to be able to handle banking and residential and other transactions on the people overseas' behalf if needed. Now, I don't think this only comes into play for overseas trips. A simple drive down to the coast could result in an incident where proper planning could be beneficial, because at the end of the day, you just never know. If you'd like to learn more, contact me, Lance Kutnick at Scion Law Firm, and I'd be happy to have a complimentary one-on-one consult.